Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining. Well, we're going to have a nice little show tonight with a nice little wine right here. In case you haven't seen it, there you have it. Sterling Vintner's Collection Meritage. So it's going to be interesting. Now, before we get into that, I just want to say hello to everybody in the chat, as is my custom to do. So, JJ, thank you for joining. And just to note that this was JJ's suggestion. So, give her credit where credit is due. And anyone else, a little advertisement. If anyone else wants something, email me. Email is right up there on that thing there, on that banner. And it's also on my channel. So you are more than welcome to email me suggestions and we'll see if we can do them. Hi, Gina. Arm distance, buddy. Thank you for joining. Ralphie, I know you're working, but thank you for listening in. Thindu, how you been, bud? I didn't see a show today, so I'm glad to see you are here. Glad nothing is wrong from that angle. Todd Father, how are you? Breaking up your day of work for this, or I think you're probably at work already, right? Nancy, thank you for joining. Oliver, hey buddy, how are you? Stiggs, hello. Who else is in this chat here? Boy, a lot of people came in quickly on this, and I can't see it all right now. What is going on here? Here we go. Adam, welcome. Chris Trock was here. I don't know if he's still here, but he was here. Thank you, Chris. Maureen, thank you, Maureen. Always present. Maureen is always a big supporter. Who else is here? I mentioned Nancy already. What else did I miss? Hold on, let me make sure. Let's see here. I think that's it. I think I hit everybody. And if I didn't, I will get to you soon enough. Let's see here. Oh, as I mentioned, we are going to taste Sterling Collection Meritage from California. Common wine. You could get it anywhere, most places, and reasonably priced wine, between 10 and 12 bucks. So not a big hurt on the wallet. So I'm hoping it's good. I've never tasted it before, because if it is, that just puts another notch in the gun belt there of a wine you can go back and buy again and won't break your bank in the process. Chris Toro just joined. Thank you, Chris Toro. So before I do that, I want to show you guys a little bit here. And I think Stiggs will find this familiar. I think he has something like this, but this was given to me by a friend recently. So I said, why not? I'll show it on the show. I don't know where I'm going to put it though, but it's a nice little thing. Nice little saying. Makes a lot of sense. There he is, Mikey I. Mikey I is the one. Mikey I just outed himself. Mikey I is the one that gave me this. Wow, 15 people in the chat. That's great, and really appreciate it. Thank you for spending some time with me this evening. Now, I know I normally do a wine history moment. However, I looked into it and there wasn't anything in wine history on March 23rd that was even remotely interesting. So I wasn't going to waste your time or my time in trying to make something, look interesting. It was all boring stuff. So I just skipped that. So none of that today, none of the wine history moment, but I do have a video that I produced on Meritage because that's what we're going to be drinking. And a lot of people don't really know what Meritage is. They see it, they buy it, but they don't really know the background. So I hope this little quick video will show you what it's all about. Nancy, get rid of those ice cubes. Don't even try it. Not allowed. No ice cubes allowed. All right, so let me see if I can get this video up so you guys can take a look at it. And then we'll talk a little bit more. Let's see here. It's coming. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay, I think I got it. Let's do this. The Meritage wine trademark originated in 1988 by a group of wine enthusiasts and winemakers in California who wanted to guarantee that the winemaking traditions of Bordeaux, France, would continue in America. This group called itself the Meritage Alliance, which still exists today. The name Meritage is actually a combination of two words, merit and heritage. To earn the Meritage designation, a wine must be a blend, made up of at least two of the following grapes, Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot, and at least one of the following, Malbec, Petit Verdot, or Carmenere. Cabernet or Merlot must be the dominant grape, but no grape can make up 90% or more of the wine. Meritage wines are often said to be smooth, with tastes of blackberry and black cherry. So when drinking your next Meritage from California, remember, you have hundreds of years of French winemaking to thank for it. Enjoy what should actually be called the American Bordeaux. All right. So there's your little background on Meritage. And so we're talking about a blend. You know, it's a blend. It's based on what you would normally buy as a Bordeaux from France, based on the same way. All the Bordeaux's are blends. And a Bordeaux is either Cabernet Sauvignon dominated or Merlot dominated. And then the rest is those other grapes that we mentioned. So when you think of, you see the word Meritage, now you know what it is. It's an American invention to emulate the French Bordeaux's. And I never even knew that, quite frankly. I was just kind of went with the flow and just said Meritage. Okay, cool. You know, it's a cool name. I didn't even know what it meant, but now I do. And now you guys do too. So I hope that was helpful in learning and understanding the wine that we're going to talk about here today, or taste today, I should say. And this particular wine, the Sterling Vintner's collection, is made up of, I have the actual calculation, this one, because remember, it could vary. A Meritage, as long as it has that combination, it has either Cabernet or Merlot, and one of those other grapes, it's considered a Meritage, but it can have all those other grapes. It could just have one other of those grapes. So this one, wait 1 second, because this one has 60% Cabernet, 25% Merlot, 8% Cabernet Franc, 5% Petit Verdot, and 2% Malbec. So it's got a whole lot of different grapes in it. So that's interesting to me, because it tells me that there's probably going to be an interesting taste here that's unique to this wine. So hopefully I'm right on that. But we're going to find out soon enough. So what I am going to do, I'm going to get my tasting partner from today on here, since he is ready. So the link is there, Mr. Stiggs, for when you are ready. Hi, Gerard. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. I hope your wife is doing well and recovering nicely. What did I do with my Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Be right back. 1 second.
I'm here, buddy.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I see you. Yep, and can hear you.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. That was a mad rush. Good. Settled in?
You made it, huh? Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Did you
hold
see
on,
this?
hold on. Good. Okay. Yes, I did see it. That's the one I have. That's awesome. That is great.
So,
All right. I poured it.
so yeah, you have it poured.
Yeah, I did it through the Quesadich.
Nice.
It's thick. Seems a little thick.
It is. It is. Well, remember, it's all those grapes that I mentioned. It's a lot of different grapes combined.
Wow.
And
it was
before
poured through there slow.
Yeah. Before we get into it, I just want to say, the label. I like the label. It's a nice classical looking thing. It's silver. It conveys the message of like this is valuable. That's what this conveys to me. So I like the label, the silver label and everything. Simple but sharp.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. 17 people in the chat. Thank you guys for joining.
That's what we do here.
Gianni, welcome, bud.
Nancy likes the ticker. I don't have it tonight. I was in a rush.
Ticker. I got to change my green ticker to something else. I change the color on it.
You got to change it to the color wine you're doing. You're doing red.
That's a good point. I should do that. You're right.
Don't go by me. You know how I am with the colors. So.
As you can see, I have my shamrocks are replaced with my Easter eggs here.
Okay, you're good. All right, we're moving.
So let's give it a sniff.
I'm looking at the legs model.
Yeah, heavy legs. That's a good point. What is the alcohol content on this?
Oh, you're asking for senior stuff here.
Let's see. Hold on. I can't see anything anymore. Let's see.
I see shit. I can't see shit. Need Ralph's glasses. I can't see it.
Wait a minute. There's no alcohol on this thing. What's
gotta be somewhere back here. Sure, it is 13.5.
Oh yeah. Yep. 13.5. Okay. All right. So sniffing away here. Now I'm getting that cherry smell that I mentioned in the video.
Oh yes. Oh, no doubt about it. It's prominent, dominant,
and a little bit of the of like a the oak. I could smell a tiny bit of the oak. It's definitely oaked. It was definitely in an oak barrel.
Okay.
All right. I mean, this is pretty heavy and it's pretty dark.
It is heavy.
It's got that purple tint to it.
Man, and it hangs on that glass for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go in for it. Let's taste it.
It is strong. It's heavy.
All right.
Wow.
A lot of flavor.
Oh, a lot of flavor. Oh my God.
I mean, very, very like jammy, like very like it's all over my mouth, all over it.
Wow.
It's sweet. It's got a sweetness to it.
Nice.
So I know a lot of people complain.
Well,
I do dry wines. This is
the
definitely
flavor,
not dry. I mean, this it's not sugary, but it's very fruity. A lot of fruit taste to it. Not dry.
it's not dry. It's not sweet. It is fruit. The fruit
Mhm.
is dominant, prominent, and it.
Yep.
I'll tell you, the taste goes away once it's gone.
Hmm.
It doesn't hang around.
No, no,
The
it
dry,
doesn't.
a little bit of a dryness stays back, but
Yeah, you're getting that. I'm getting that like bitterness at the end when it goes away. I get a little bit of bitterness that hangs on in the back.
it's dry. It's on the dry side. Yes,
Yeah,
it's more on the dry side than sweet, no doubt.
yeah, it's not sugary, so don't get that idea, anybody. It's not sugary. It's not like a sugary wine, like you would say, oh, this is, this is very sweet. But the point is, we've been tasting so many dry, like super dry wines. This one, the fruit jumps out at you when you first taste it. Fruit like takes over
Yes,
your mouth.
yes. And then the dryness kicks in, Gianni. Yeah, it's definitely dry, Gianni.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Yeah, and it's
It is
I'm getting
strong.
that cherry, that dark cherry, like a very heavy dark cherry.
It's very heavy cherry. I mean, and it really holds on the
Yeah.
glass. Wait, so what does it mean when it holds longer on the glass? The content is thicker or
That
it's
means
higher?
Well, it means that the alcohol content is higher. That's what that shows you. So it says 13 and a half.
Yeah,
My guess is it's more like 14 and a half.
I think so. Yeah, I like it. I
Now, I
like
don't
it.
know if anybody else has the wine in the chat. Um,
Anybody have it? Does JJ have it?
I would think JJ probably has it because she drinks it all the time. So I would assume she
Oh,
has it.
Gianni's having it.
Oh, Gianni's having it. What do you? He digs it.
I dig it.
Nice.
Excellent. Anybody else have it? JJ? Intensity.
JJ says yes. She says yes, she has it.
She says intensity. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check out I got the cheese. I got Gouda cheese.
It's all right. It's all right. This type of wine, any type of cheese goes well with because it's got so many different grapes blended together. Any type of cheese would be perfect with it.
It says it goes with anything, and
Hmm.
I
I
got
mean, talk
cheese.
about food. Yeah, what food complements that wine? I would
Uh,
say
Probably meat.
meat, any type of red meat, any type
Steak.
of um,
Definitely a steak.
steak, right? Red meat, any type of pasta. Also, this would go good with your heavier pastas, your thick meat sauce pastas. It would go great with that.
No, it's
I
very
always
good. I like it a lot.
let's see I mean. Gianni, what is Gianni saying here? Gianni's saying it's not the same kick as usual Campano
Wow.
Vino, but it's good. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't have your homemade kick.
Just let me show you how it pours, guys. This is how thick it is for it to come through here. The what do you call it? The aerator.
Narrator.
That's at full blast coming out. That's
Yep.
how that's how thick it is. But it's aerating at the same time, right? Yet.
Yes, absolutely.
So I got the aerator for like $8 at where we got the wine. No, yeah, Bottle King.
Hmm. Yep.
I'm happy I got it.
Yeah, it's really worth it. They're inexpensive and it's worth it to have.
$8.
Yep.
Now I use it every time I pour. Although last night I didn't use it. It does it with everything. I had Pinot Grigio last night and I did not use it. And
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm done with white.
You're not no white anymore, huh?
It's the weirdest thing.
I wouldn't. Here, this is what I'd say. You do what you want, obviously, but I wouldn't limit yourself to that. Always try something new. Always try something. Like I've never been a white person ever. I've never been a white wine person, but I always try whites because it's interesting to me to try the different types of whites. Mine was
14.
okay. JJ's saying hers was $14. Yeah, I mean that's still inexpensive. Where I get it in wine, I get it at Bottle King too. They're always having sales. So this I got for $10.99 because it was on
Me
sale.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yep.
$14.99 is the regular price.
Yeah.
I think. It is kind of strong.
Does wine help the digestion process? Yeah, I guess so, unless you have an allergy to it. But I think it does. There's so many health benefits to wine, but as long as you're not overdoing it. But it does. I think it does help my digestion when I'm eating pasta and when I'm eating like a heavy meal. It does help me. All right, Mike. Mike, do you have this? Oh, darker than the very sweeter.
He
Wait,
said
dark.
no. Next week.
No, you don't have it. uh,
I like it.
yeah, I'm gonna try it with some cheese.
Yeah, I need to have a piece of cheese.
And I have cheddar because that's what I always have in the house. I always have cheddar. So
I have cheddar, Gouda, and hot pepper cheese in the refrigerator. No change.
yeah, it doesn't. The cheese doesn't affect it.
The wine is so strong. The the flavors are so strong that the cheese isn't changing it. That's why
Sometimes a thick cheese will devastate a wine, and you'll have no taste. This one holds up.
Right, and that's why it's good with a steak because it won't change the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go good with a steak because you
It's
get to
really
enjoy
the
the
fat
steak.
in the steak, right?
What's that? You're freezing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You froze a little bit.
I know. I see that. I don't know what's going on.
All right, I like it. It's a home run.
He has buffalo moots. Cool.
Gouda doesn't add to any wine. It's kind of a bland flavor, but it changes the texture.
Right.
When you want to add to the flavor, you go with cheddar, Swiss, even Munster, something that has something strong in it. Hot pepper cheese with the pepper flakes in it. But Gouda is not going to change it much. Chris has a question for you. Christopher Toro.
Oh, okay, I see. Let's see.
Provolone probably really good with it, and Parmesan probably excellent.
Organic grapes, like the bottle I posted last week. The organic grapes. There's no taste difference that I've ever detected between organic grapes and non-organic grapes, and this is my problem. Organic grapes is just a marketing technique, in my opinion. I don't think it really means anything. In terms of the final product, it doesn't mean anything. All it means is that it's environmentally friendly or whatever that is, in how they produce the wine. But it doesn't change the grapes. The grapes are the grapes. So all grapes are organic. You ever hear of a non-organic grape? It comes from the earth. It's grown. It can't make it if it doesn't grow from the earth. So I think that's just a marketing technique. I wouldn't look for that per se. It's not going to make any difference in the taste.
No. Organic typically doesn't change the flavor of a product. It just preserves it.
Mm-hmm.
Non-organic is preserved with chemicals.
And I think the other thing is if it's organic, it shouldn't have sulfites in it. So that would be helpful. A lot of people are allergic to sulfites, and they get the headache from drinking the wine.
Sulfites are just preservatives. It's not a natural thing.
It's just a preservative. There's some natural sulfites in the winemaking process that are produced, but they pour a lot of it into it to preserve it because they're producing mass wines and they want it to stay on the shelf. So they'll put additional sulfites to preserve the wine. So if it's organic, they don't do that. It's just natural sulfites in it. So a lot of people that are allergic to sulfites and get that headache after wine won't get it with organic wines. So
check some of these chats, Sam. So Gina, if someone is a half-ass vegetarian like myself, what would you recommend with this wine? If you're going to have meat, I will go with a steak. No doubt about it. Steak. If I was going to have meat.
Yeah.
A piece of veal.
Here's Here's what I would say. I'll let you, Stig, you tell your opinion, but I would say eggplant would probably go well with this. Eggplant, which is it's a heavy vegetable, a thick vegetable. Even if you let it slice, the complex of it's
Yeah.
heavier than others.
Mhm.
So I
I
think it
agree.
would go well with this.
Yeah, I think so. Hmm? But Gina, if it's that once a year you want a nice filet mignon, this will go nice with it.
Yeah, I agree.
This will go nice with a piece of steak. Now the piece of steak that Mutzi gave me from the guy in Manhattan. Oh God,
Mm.
I don't even eat meat, but wow, when you get it directly from the what do you call it,
Uh-huh.
purveyor. There's only one left now in the meatpacking industry. One left.
Ah,
There's one purveyor
wow,
left in the meatpacking. Can you believe that?
wow.
Anyway, so he got it. He gave me those steaks, and this would go. I ate it. I actually ate it,
Mhm.
and this will go good with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had a few questions, and you might want to check out.
All right, let's
I could,
see.
I could field them for you. Let's see. Oh, Yanni said he had super sod. Beautiful with this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Johnny gout is very painful, and that's why I keep away from a lot of meat. I do eat meat, but not a lot of it because of that. Because I have had it, and it's very painful. But wine is fine for gout. I mean, beer, you do not drink beer. If you have gout, do not drink beer. I'll tell you that. That's terrible for it. But wine, I've never had a problem with at all. And I know that Don Miko had a bad attack of the gout. He was talking about it. So
Adam
it's
says give a good ribeye. Filet mignon's overrated.
hmm.
I don't know
No,
steak very
right.
well. I don't know steak very well. And the guy that brought me the steak knows I don't eat meat, so he brought me filet mignon. So I don't.
Chicken parm. JJ says she drinks chicken parm. She drinks this with chicken parm. I could see that too because you have the sauces on top of the chicken. You have
Yeah.
this cheese and the sausage. It'll hold up against that. If I'm missing anybody's questions, please,
I got you. So Gina says before I go, the verdict is it's fantastic,
I give
Gina.
it I give it I give it a thumbs up. I do.
$11 if you have a Bottle King down there by you. I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I would definitely recommend picking up a bottle.
And you should be able to get this at other places than Bottle King. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah. I just
widely,
happened to be by
yeah,
Bottle King, so I went in. Yeah.
it's
I
very
was.
widely distributed.
I went to the Roxbury store. I was with my mother, and I said,
Mhm.
"Let me stop," and I ran
Yep.
in. But it makes a statement when you drink it, no doubt about it. Good call, JJ. If this was your call, was this JJ's recommendation?
Yes, this was JJ's suggestion,
Good
correct.
recommendation,
Yep.
JJ. Very good. Home run. I think. I like it.
Is
Johnny, you like
Don
it?
here? I haven't seen him.
Yeah, Don's here.
Oh, I
Very
didn't
good.
see him. Okay. Um,
Gianni, do you like it, G? You got it, Gina. That's what we do here. That's why you say that over and over. But
yeah, Don said it could call. Yeah, listen, gout is different per person. I'm not a doctor, but I know that gout is different for the person. So you need to know what causes it for you if you're prone to it. And wine doesn't cause it for me at all. That's why I said that because it does not have that effect on me.
meat does for you.
And actually, it's got to be a lot of red meat. A lot of red meat would do it. And I'll tell you what would really do it for me: shellfish, hammer. I can't touch shellfish. Can't do that.
That's
So,
interesting.
but meat, if I do a little bit, and that's how I do it. Like maybe once a week, I have something small with meat.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
I don't. But
Don't go over
mostly,
the top.
yeah.
For some people, it's just the flavor, the
Mhm.
taste. I'll tell you, my friend had gastric bypass. You know what he does? He bites into an egg McMuffin,
And then spits it out.
chews it, and gets rid of it,
Yeah, yeah.
just for
Yep.
that fix.
Right.
He
Hey,
had
that's not
gastric
gonna
bypass, so he can't eat it.
it's not gonna do any harm doing that at all. That's pretty smart. If he has that craving, it'll satisfy the
Mhm.
craving.
I'm digging it. All right.
Yeah. No. Listen, and this is also good if you're not eating anything because it has it's an experience in itself with the tastes that come out of it, the fruit taste. So if you want to sit back and just have a glass of wine and experience taste over taste, this is good because you're going to get it. It's going to fit. It seems to fade, but you're going to get it up front. You're going to get that
Oh,
fruit
yeah.
taste
Oh,
up front.
it's strong. JJ's comment. Check that out. I guess so. I love Apothic.
Oh, Apothic. Falls in with Apothic. Yeah, I think so. I think it's in the same category.
It's in
Yeah.
that neighborhood. Yeah. I love Apothic. It's my
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah.
I think this might be a little bit heavier than Apothic.
Oh, it's heavier, but
Yeah.
it is definitely
Yeah.
in that neighborhood. Nancy left. She's not here, Nancy?
Yeah, she was here. I saw her before.
I can't believe how thick how it pours through this
Yeah.
thing. I cannot believe it's like syrup going through this aerator.
Oh, tomatoes, Don. That's terrible. Oh, tomatoes tomatoes cause him gout. That's horrible. Tomatoes. Oh. That means you can't eat any red sauce? That's terrible.
What can he eat then?
I don't know.
He must have it strong, Gal.
Yeah.
Because if he can't have tomatoes,
Yeah.
Apothic is we did it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Apothic is a brand. Apothic is a name, and
Yeah.
they have a line.
Yeah.
So they have Apothic Red.
We did the
Apothic
Cabernet.
White.
We did the Cabernet with the strict
Oh, yeah.
Cabernet.
Yeah. So
I
Apothic
think
has 4 or 5
Apothic
different.
Red blend, the Apothic Red blend is probably similar to this. It's
I
probably
love the
similar
red.
to this.
That's my favorite, the red blend.
Yeah.
And Ménage à Trois.
That's another one. Yeah. And that's three grapes. So that's a blend too.
But they have the same flavors as. They have the same line as Apothic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's their competition, basically.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but that's the way I see it. Because when I see that, I see they have the red blend. They have a white also. Ménage à Trois has a white. Yep. So, interesting, right?
Ralph, you want drop the link? Why? Why do you want to drop? All right.
There.
Listen, I'll drop the link for you for a second. Hold on.
Link is there.
Hold on.
Very good.
Can't find it.
Very good. I don't know how to pin the link, Ant. I couldn't even tell you how to do it.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's see.
Dean knows how to do it. I have no idea. Pretty much any of the rich food for me. So if I can specify and it's not constant, I will just deal. Oh, okay. Johnny's talking about the gout.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's coming my way. I got arthritis, so
Yeah, it's not cool. But
what else can't I have to get that? I mean, I'm just checking off boxes every week. I mean,
yeah. Patty's here. Hi, Patty. I didn't know if you were here. Unless you just joined.
Patty's on her tablet. Patty's on her phone because her tablet broke. So
okay.
If she comes up as Patty Daly, she's on her phone.
Got it.
When it's Patricia, she's on her tablet. But she had a problem.
Well, that's not good.
She had a problem with her tablet. Tablet, yeah. I learned I'm so in tune. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I said I keep it small and I really get to know everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want thousands of people. What are you going to do with that? You're never going to know thousands of people. Doesn't come on.
Now, you never know. One day you can end up, by some chance, with 1,000 people enjoying this one show.
Yeah, it's possible, I guess. Sure.
You never, ever know how it hits. And it can hit.
All right, Ralph, you asked for the link. I posted it. What's your problem?
I don't see the link, though. Oh, there it is, right there.
It's there. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if this.
Vinny, are you still here, Vin? I told Vinny no for Sunday. Did you tell him no?
I didn't tell him no, but I can't do it anyway.
I can't either. Yeah.
Hold on. I'll text him.
Saturday, I'm going to be with Sal.
Good evening.
Hello.
I am downstairs in the catering hall and part of the wine section of the catering. I just wanted to show you something. And I've never even heard of some of these wines. Look real quick. Beringer, I heard of.
Yeah, Behringer, sure.
Behringer, right? What's that next to it? Is that
That is
Relax? I've never heard of that. Something called Relax.
he's frozen, but
Yeah.
Behringer, relax. Is that relax? Yeah. He's frozen. He's frozen.
And I can't tell what's above it.
I
But
can't either. Ralph, you may want to go out and come back in. Behringer is good, but
Behringer's very common.
it's a good daily wine. Yeah.
Yeah, Meritage is very common, and they have all different types of wines
Yeah.
too.
Just X him out,
All right, I'm gonna
and
I'm
he
gonna
can come
Yeah.
drop you, Ralph. I'm gonna drop you. Wait, are you back?
You there?
Are you back? Can you hear us?
Gotta go on their Wi-Fi in the restaurant.
You're in a basement. It's just brutal when you're in a basement. You're not gonna be
You need their
successful.
Wi-Fi. You need their Wi-Fi, Ralph. Yeah, that's what happens. You lose the service.
I just clicked on this thing. It says banned from the studio. I didn't know you had that option on Streamlord.
Really?
I could ban him from the studio.
You know what it does have, which you can consider using with not now. Are you there, Ralph? All right. Giving giving a guest like you, if I'm doing a big show, it gives you control of the chat.
Oh, okay.
That means you could put them on the screen.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
I think MB does it with Joey or Jerry. They do it together.
Oh, you're more than welcome, JJ. I appreciate the input because I would like to do things that people are interested in. So,
Of course, that's how you get people here. He says it all the time. Right there, email him. Give him a.
Yeah.
We have a week to plan for this.
Mm-hmm.
You get that email in.
And eventually we'll do the Snoop Dogg thing when Todd Father's around again. We'll do that because I already bought it. I have that. So
I love that wine. I love it.
that's the 19 Crimes.
I love it. It's really good stuff. Yeah, sure, Christopher.
They have a video camera in the room at Ralph.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah. Yep. That's modern life for you.
Modern life, man. I'm not cool. Thank God. I can't imagine being out there today.
I know Gianni is doubting the Snoop wine, but he's just on the label. That's all.
Johnny, it's very good wine, Johnny. Believe it or not, it's very good wine. They don't need him anymore. They honestly don't. I didn't even know his name was on it.
Yeah.
When you said 19 Crimes, I said, oh, I love that. I didn't even know Snoop was affiliated. Maybe he's a backer. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
But Johnny, it's very good. He doesn't want to know any part of it, but it's very good. What a group. Oh, my God.
What is Ralph shopping down there? No, we're not saying he's shopping. We don't want to get anybody. We don't want to get him in trouble.
So JJ, A plus, girl,
Yes.
A plus.
Good job, JJ.
JJ. Good call.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the heads up. What good suggestion.
Who suggested the box?
The box was Patty.
Patricia?
Patty was the box. Yep. Patricia was the box.
Hey, we do it all.
Yeah.
We do it all.
Yeah. Whatever comes my way, I'll do.
This is what this platform is all about.
Now it's interesting when you just pour it. Now I didn't aerate. What I did was the original glass I aerated. Then I put the cap back in it. I put the cork back in it. And I just poured it directly out of the bottle. I mean, into the glass. And I smell it. It smells different to me now. Now I smell like the oak tastes more than anything else. Which tells me that this wine has to open up. For you to get that smell, it has to open up before like you don't get the fruit smell unless it opens up, which means either you aerate it or you keep it open for a while to get all that fruit.
So what would you say to do?
Well, if you have an aerator, it's easy. Whenever you just pour it, you're done, right? If you don't have an aerator, I would open the bottle and leave it open for an hour before you drink it, because then
Wait a
it'll
minute.
open.
So right out of the bottle, without aerating or sitting, how is it?
I didn't taste it, but I'm just the smell. Let me see what the taste is like.
Right out the bottle. Different?
Yeah.
It's different?
Yes. I'm tasting more of the oak.
Really? Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
More of the
So
oak
that's
than the.
interesting. Why would
Yeah.
you taste oak, Gerard? That's the processing. It sits in the oak barrels, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gerard. So it sits in the oak barrel, and the longer it sits, the more
I mean, it's actually powerfully oaked
What,
without the
wait a minute.
aerating.
Hold on. What pulls more oak out? Time or the strength of the grape? Like, where does the oak so prominent, dominant, whatever you want to say? Why are some so strong with the oak?
Well, it could
Long
be a couple of things.
time?
It could be no. Well, time in the barrels if they're oaked longer, right? That would be one. Another thing is some manufacturers use oak chips. So they'll, in addition to keeping them in the barrel, they'll throw oak chips into the wine and it floats and soaks the taste in. And you get a heavier oak taste when they do that.
There you go, Gerard. See, you learn something new every 3 minutes over here.
And also new wines, new barrels. If you get a brand new oak barrel, the oaking is going to be much more powerful than one that's used over time. So each season you use the oak barrel, it lessens the oak, it kind of, the wines that's in it drains out the oak taste. So each season it gets a little less oaky, a little less. So, and I learned that firsthand because when we made the wine, when we used to go to this place and make the wine, we bought a barrel to age it in, and each year we did it. It got a little less oaky as we used that same barrel. It got a little
Really?
less oaky each year.
Interesting. See, you're answering you got great questions, man. This is awesome.
Gerard, yes, I have a thirst for excellent. Of course, that's awesome.
So do I, Gerard. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yep.
Like I said, it's good to know a little bit about a lot of things.
Now, this is a subjective question, Chris, but wait, no, where was it? Or was it Adam? Who was it? Let's see. Was it better with that or without the aerator? That's a subjective question. It depends on what you like. If you really like an oak powerful wine, I wouldn't aerate it. If you want to get to the taste of the fruit, then I would aerate it or keep it open for a while.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now, just like you did. I'm taking the aerator out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going direct. And I'm going to see how it is. Wow, it pours so fast. It's crazy. It's crazy how thick it is.
Yeah.
This is direct. This is straight from it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it hits you quick. It's strong.
Yeah. Yep.
It is different, Gerard.
Mm-hmm.
100% different, Gerard. Or whoever Gerard was asking, right? It's 100% different. Not 100%, but definitely a little bit of a difference. Oh,
you left me in the back room.
What?
What do you mean? I didn't see you come in.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's not overly thick to me. Well,
Come on, Todd. Father.
Gianni, if you're pouring it directly out, you won't know it. I noticed that it was thick when I went through the aerator, Gianni, not directly out of the bottle, because out of the bottle it flows like water.
It's there, Todd Father. If you're still there, you want to come on, it's in. I didn't see you in the back room, so I don't know what happened.
Which way do you like it better? Adam Crevorsier is asking me.
There he is. Hold on.
It's a little more smooth through the aerator. I can't say I like any one better.
I'll tell you, I like
it both.
I like it both ways. I'd probably go with the aerator because I want to taste more fruit, so I would go with the aerator.
Yeah.
What's up, bud?
What are you lushes up to?
Nothing.
We're not getting lush. We're not turning into lush here.
That's not wine. You know that.
Unless I'm on. What's going on?
I can't believe I start my day with you and I'm ending my day with
Nothing.
you.
We tasted a nice, decent wine thanks to JJ's suggestion.
Yeah, it sounds really good. You said you never heard of that relax wine?
Yeah. No.
I couldn't see. I'm driving actually right now, but I couldn't see what color was the bottle he had? Was it blue?
Yeah, I think so.
Blue.
Yeah, so that might have been a Riesling, and that's like my wife's favorite wine.
Okay.
Everything's kind of sweet. Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Oh,
Really
it's really, yeah, it is really sweet. It's super good, but that's usually my go-to when I'm in a pinch or if I'm, a stocking filler or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I get for her. That's her favorite wine. So,
Oh,
and
nice.
brand and everything else. So that aerator thing makes that much of a difference, Dig?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really? Man, I was making fun of you guys because I'm like, oh, I'm saving $8 per pour. Now I'm gonna have to get sucked in and buy one.
Yeah, it changes everything, Todd Father.
All right, I'm gonna have to check that out.
For $8, I mean, it does. You know when you go to a restaurant and they put it in a decanter and they let it sit there for an hour, or whatever, it just accelerates the process, right? Yeah, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if it's still light enough out for me to cam up.
Patty's mentioning. Hey, there you go. Patty's mentioning Columbo. There's actually two. I'm a big Columbo fan. Me and my dad used to watch every friggin' episode, and my mother too. There's actually 2 episodes with wine. One is the one you mentioned, and then there's one where there's poison in the wine. There's one which were poison. I think both. Well, one wasn't poison, but one was. So there were 2 episodes for that. You could say. What else is going on here? So Todd Father, what's on your agenda for work today? Just same old
Oh,
stuff?
he's busy all till Sunday.
Yeah, same old stuff. I mean, usually Thursday going into Friday's pretty busy. But the nice thing is that they're actually adding more people on to my staff, like overnights. So it's taken a lot off of, me and the other supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a lot better lately. But our busy season is right around the corner, especially when the local farmers will, start their harvest and whatnot again.
Right.
They bring in all the peppers and cabbage and stuff like that. But I'm debating whether I'm going to do a show in the morning because I'm behind on my preparation for the weekend because I have a party to do tomorrow night, and then Saturday I also have a party too. But I don't even, I got so much crap to catch up to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You cannot let this interfere with the things that you really need to be attentive to.
Actually,
I know.
You know what, Todd? Why don't you just admit it? You're really afraid of the new Ralph and Yankees alliance. That's why you're not doing the show tomorrow. You could admit it here.
Well, you got me. My forehead already broke out in a sweat. I got real nervous. Real nervous. I got 2 dinosaurs, two fossils coming at me.
Oh boy.
Their combined age is like 1,000. I mean.
So Christopher, try it with an aerator. You got to answer Adam's question real quick.
Let's see. Hold on.
What's the actual purpose of letting the wine breathe?
Well, the purpose is that it's going to open up the wine. I don't know why that happens, but when air goes into the wine, it opens up and you get more tastes. So if you don't get air into the wine, it's going to be kind of closed. The tastes are going to be kind of tight. You're not going to taste a lot. Once air gets into the wine, it opens, and you get to taste different flavors.
Get that burst. There you go.
Yep.
Very nice.
Gianni says, just open the bottle and let it breathe. That's true. You can, but you're going to have to wait, right? You're going to have to wait. With the aerator, you don't have to wait. You just pour it right through.
Todd Father, you're strictly beer, or you go with wine too?
No, I like wine. I do. I mean, I might if me and my wife are hanging out or watching a movie, we'll have wine together. You know what I mean? But normally, I just have a couple beers. When I was younger, I used to drink a lot of beer. I mean, not where I get smashed every night, but it's more often. You know what I'm saying? Like I drink more volume. But now I'm a little bit older. I get a worse hangover, and it's not fun anymore. Even to do it socially, it's not even fun anymore.
Welcome, my man. Welcome.
I gotta like
fella. Welcome.
gotta get up and pee a little, every few hours. It's not the same anymore.
Welcome. The door has opened. You're in our world now, almost.
I know. I'm getting cortisone shots. I'm gonna be starting to talk about bunions soon, and You know,
It happens early. He's over 40. He's already done. It's once you hit 40, you're done. He's over 40, he's done.
For me, it was 40 in 9 months. When I pulled out of the driveway and I saw this, the brake lights were like, I don't know, shoot, like UFOs.
well, I've had carpal tunnel since like early 30s from knead and dough and stuff like that, and doing that kind of work.
Yeah.
So like I can't even steer my car 100 yards and my fingers start tingling. You know what I mean? It's I'm a walking disaster anyway. So not only mentally but physically. So.
Hey, Mike
But,
John.
you got to keep moving. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
You got people depending on you, and you
That's
got
the
to
key.
keep it going.
You got to keep going. Exactly. And the other thing is drink a lot of water too. I've learned that. You drink a lot of water, you're much better off than if you don't drink a lot. Believe me, you are.
And you're absolutely right. And that's one thing I don't do, and I got to like catch myself and improve on that. That's it's like at least a few days a week that I go to work. My wife's like, make sure you drink water, please. And I babe, yeah. And then I don't. So.
Yeah, Christopher Toro right there.
Oh, so if a quick announcement. If anybody who doesn't tune in on my early show in the morning, we're trying to collect money for the Tim Hortons fund for Thindu, for the cashier to throw a Boston cream donut off the side of his head. So I originally presented $50. Anthony's in, Don's in for $100. So if anybody wants to donate. If anybody wants to donate to a great cause of some comedy and some donut throwing and some embarrassment for our good buddy Goomba Thindu, just get it. Just all right. Stiggs is in for 50. All right. So
50.
yeah,
He told me how much. Strong arm me.
all right. Well, then throw a fin then.
We got it.
It used to be the strong arm. Now this kid's strong arm.
Oh man. Yeah. So if anybody's interested in, or it's either that or I'm gonna bring my son with me or something with a camera, and when Thindu walks out of the store, I'm gonna throw it. So.
That's a lot cheaper.
Look at Mike John says I'm in for a Gino.
All right, good. Oh yeah, that's right. I think Mike John said he was in earlier too. I think he did.
He says I'm in for a Gino.
Wow. Okay. I could buy like about 500 donuts then, and I'll
Still down. The Boston cream is 38 cents.
Yeah.
I'm in for a double saw bug, $20.
Not at Tim Hortons. But yeah. So if anybody wants to get in on that, we can make that happen somehow.
That's Tommy at the register.
I think Ian was at the register yesterday, and then Bob, he just gave him that name.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, Bob's the guy. Bob's the guy in the booth sitting in the corner, plotting to probably take Thindu out any day now.
He said when he went up to Bob today. He said, "Say hello, Bob," and the guy said, "Hello, Bob."
Right.
So we can have this all worked out pretty soon.
All right, let's do it.
The weather's getting nicer, and you know what? He'll never see it coming.
Let's hit him with a Boston cream.
Yeah. I think Don Miku put a comment, put some concrete in the donut or something.
Oh boy, yeah.
No,
he was going to do it today, Todd Fowler. He was going to do it today.
Oh, I told him on live on the air. I said, you got 250 raised for you. He goes, 250. That's it. I said, you little bastard. You know what I mean? So, man, I'd do it for 100. Not even.
Yes, Johnny. He's not up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Most of the people are not up. So yes, Johnny.
Hold on.
We have a little crew in the morning at 5 o'clock, 5:30, and here we go.
The target is here. The target. Oh, what happened?
He left.
The target was just here.
He left. So yeah, Johnny, we have coffee at 5 o'clock. I can't believe we started at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. But anyway, Vintner goes for his coffee. Sometimes he's live, and we're trying to pay the what's it called? What's those people called?
Cashier.
No. They have a name now.
Tim Hortons, Bob, and Ian.
No. The coffee guys have a name now.
Barrister?
Barista. Yeah, the barista.
Oh, my bad.
We're trying to get
the target is here.
We're trying to get the barista to crack Thindu with a Boston cream.
Get the bullseye out.
I want you to hit me with a Boston cream.
I bet you do. It might happen,
Barista.
Come on, Pop.
and you'll never know
Yeah.
it. You'll never know until there's yellow stuff dripping down your face.
Dindu, is the barista named Tommy?
Huh?
The barista, isn't it?
Huh?
The barista, his name is Tommy?
Yeah.
He knows who the barista is.
So who's Ian? Who was Ian? Just a donut guy?
Ian is the baker.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
the,
Oh, he can get them fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ian
they
could
bake
have the
him right
set
there, Dindu? They bake him right there?
right there. They do everything right there, yo.
Wow.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. I got a lot of pull in there.
Searching for.
So
I'll tell you.
I did find the Tim Hortons in Jersey, and it's about 35 miles or so from my neighborhood.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
too
get
bad.
there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there for a cup of coffee.
I got to tell you, one day, Stiggs, you and I need to drive up to Buffalo and surprise these guys. One day.
Good. You have more. I'm good.
No, I know. It's
I can
my-
go
I have
anywhere,
the issue. I
anytime.
know.
I would love for you two to come up here. Oh,
I literally can. Yeah. Anywhere.
well, get your butt up here then. What are you waiting
guys-
for?
You guys might leave
Really?
about 20 pounds
My only
heavier.
obligation is the Scott. My only obligation is, it's
I know.
a deuce and a half in gas.
I know.
Oh,
Oh,
Anthony will pay it.
It's like flying to Florida.
I'll pay the gas. Look at this.
Anthony will pay it. All right. Now we got to get
Dingus
a fund.
Bakers, Johnny Cakes.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Whatever money's left over from hitting Theme with a donut, we'll donate for Stiggs and Tommy to come up here. How about that?
There you go.
With that, I would like to see Team Do. I would love to see Todd father's situation there, the farm and all of that.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
love that
nice.
shit, man.
Yep,
Yep.
definitely. You have a nice
Yeah,
little
Big
tour
Bones. Big Bones, you're right. I'm ready for bed. I had a long day with Vito today.
So am I ready for bed.
Well, apparently you lost your spot already, Theme, so
Yeah, I did.
hello. Yeah, you
Yeah.
lost your day spot now.
I
What's
know.
in Buffalo? Hi, hey, Merrick. What's in Buffalo? Buffalo is where these nuts live. These two nuts right here. Thindu and Todd Father live in Buffalo.
That's right. That's right.
Jesus.
And what is it? What is it? Like 6 hours probably for us, Stiggs?
That's
I
what
don't know.
Gianni just said. About 6
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
About a 6 hour, 7
Johnny, you
hour
get in the car.
ride.
You get in the back seat with them.
Yes, Gerard, you were up by Raybrook today. Okay, your wife is over there, Gerard. You guys know I went there a couple times. I was up by Raybrook a couple times.
All of a sudden, I get a notification. Dindu is not going on today.
Oh, good grief. I saw that too. Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like,
Uh,
thanks. On my day off, advertise it. Like I can't,
Oh,
I had so much fun. Me and Vito went to the park. We ran. I fell. Oh, it was a great time today.
You fell. Okay.
Well, he's strong. I'll tell you, he pulled me.
yeah.
I'm a little off balance sometimes. What could I tell you?
well, hence driftwood.
Don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him.
How do you not?
How can you not laugh at him? Come on.
Oh,
Thank
look
you.
at the.
That's the one-liner youth. It's the youth with the one-liner. Good.
I noticed one thing. Look at Stiggs. Look what's above Stiggs' head. The duck.
Oh, the
The duck.
StreamYard duck. Yes.
Yeah, the duck.
Yes.
Right in his corner. That's
Mhm.
perfect.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. Here, hang on. Let me put a song on for you.
Wait, Gerard, that's by Raybrook where your wife is? My friend will be out of Raybrook hopefully the end of the summer. We hope.
Saranac Lake. Okay. I don't know that. I don't really know that area well at all.
By where Johnny's at,
Yeah.
I believe. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him sleeping. He's all tired out. He's all
Oh,
tired
Yeah.
out.
That's
That's my
amazing.
baby. I love him. He won't leave my side.
No. That's- oh my God. You
I'll
are
tell
in
you,
heaven. One
they're the
more thing.
best.
You.
They're the
You have
best.
him, Dean, you have him clipped, right? You have him.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. That,
Yep, yeah,
that prolongs life too. I don't know if you knew that, but that definitely
Well-
prolongs life for them.
I'll tell you what, and it calms them down a lot, and it does. It prolongs life. Right. That's what my daughter had said.
Mm-hmm.
That must be your
So-
excuse too, then.
You know what? I think I like looking at the horse in the picture better than you.
What? Better than this guy? Come on.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
oh, go back to Avatar, please.
All right, sorry.
So,
Thank
Top
you.
Father, real quick,
Yes, sir.
while we're all on here, your first live was 3 hours and change.
Yeah. No, my very first live
Really?
was my very first live. I put on private because it was just a ton of dead air.
I just
But
saw
then-
it.
Because he was drinking.
I just saw
Probably.
it the other day.
Yeah, I know.
What happened? You just saw it today?
I saw I just saw it. It popped up yesterday for some reason.
Oh no, no shit.
And you were
Yeah,
3
I,
hours and change in there.
I think I was home on vacation. I was like a staycation. I was going on late at every night because I didn't want to go to sleep normal and break my schedule. So for that week, I was going on super late, like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Gerard, do you pass it? Or do you pass Ray Brook or no? It's not that. It looks
He
like
said
a
yes.
camp.
He said
It
yes, doesn't he? He said yes.
It looks like a see the federal penitentiaries. They look a little different than obviously Trenton, New Jersey would look. They just have they have landscaping in front. It just looks like a nice place. The federal system. So that's where his wife is. His wife is up there.
Wife is moving around. Yeah, it's amazing, Gerard, what they do modern with those situations. It's amazing how quickly people recover. That's awesome.
Well, I went up there. I wanted to see Gerard, but I just had to get in and out. I couldn't.
yeah, speaking of late shows, I have to my gig tomorrow night's like an hour and a half away. So maybe after I'm done, I'll go on like 11:30 or something.
Well,
See what
here's the thing, Todd Father. Sometimes it makes the ride better. If
Yeah.
you go on driving alone and dark at night and all of that, it's you know how it is. If you get somebody, if you jump on and 2 or 3 people come on, at least you have a conversation. It makes the ride go nice, you know.
So
Keeps
the
you
last
awake.
time I tried it, it was forget what party I was doing, but it was like probably after midnight, and I'm like talking for like 5-10 minutes to myself. There's 2 people in the chat, and I'm like, oh, does anyone want to say hello? And and at like the 10-minute mark, I'm like, all right, good talk, and I shut it off.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
no,
I
I
mean,
know.
if it keeps
I
you
thought it
awake,
was funny.
keeps you awake driving, right?
Yeah, I'd rather blast music or something rather than talk to myself, and people make fun of me probably.
Well, you got to watch out because you got Ralph lurking. He can like come
Ah.
in and like
Are you kidding me?
devastate you, and then you'd be crying. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I have to really prepare myself to go on now. I'm so glad you haven't brought him back on here. I don't know if I can handle much more abuse than 15 seconds from earlier.
Oh my God.
I would love to answer this one question. I'm going to behave, though.
I can't see the chat. What's it say?
Let's see a question.
No, I'm going to behave. We got Patricia Daly. I don't know how many women are in here. I'm going to behave. Oh,
So we had a very nice show here, guys.
Yeah,
nice. I'm
Listen, it was
sorry
good.
I missed. I left for a little bit.
No, we're good.
Okay, I missed everything in the middle there.
It's all
We
good.
were
It's all
trying
good.
to raise money for the
Oh,
Boston
yeah.
Cream.
That's right.
Oh, that's what I
Boston Cream
missed.
Fund. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Mike John is now in.
I know.
So-
I see it. I know.
pot is growing. The pot is growing.
Growing.
That might sound like a good gimmick. That might sound cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll just tell my son he could stay home from school tomorrow, and we'll get you. We'll snipe you.
Come on, come and we'll have coffee. We'll go live right after that.
Hey, Thinder, did you see the short I posted before?
Yes.
You did?
I was going to comment on that next, you. Okay. I love it. Love it. Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, the store definitely spelled it wrong. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with them.
That's right. They really got to get on that. They're spelling things wrong. It's just really the society's going downhill.
I mean, yeah, it's not even like doesn't even look right phonetically. I mean, it's crazy.
Phonetically,
Well-
phonetically. Thing, dude, did you hear that? Phonetically.
Phonetically, that was right around the delenium time. Yeah, right around the delenium time. That is friggin' delirious.
Hey, have you checked your analytics lately?
Your
Well,
monetization.
after I got monetarization.
Nice.
Monitor.
Love it.
monetized. I used to say.
Noel.
How did this group?
Noel. Wait, what about when I said hi, Noel? Okay, I used to call Noel.
You?
I made a whole book up for the how do you say it? Chopping up the English language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If
Well,
only my father was here to see this right now. Okay,
Gerard,
I'll tell
where?
you.
Gerard, where?
Anthony,
Right?
what's that thing that you banged down on? What's that
the
tool you were
javelin?
using?
The
Yeah, the
javelin?
javelin.
The javelin. How about how serious he was, Anthony? He goes, and Anthony will get the javelin and it'll be
Oh
over.
yeah. Yeah. What a mess.
He was
that
kicking,
tough.
he was kicking
was
himself
epic.
in the ass for hours after that. He was definitely kicking himself. In the ass.
I was. I'm not gonna. I held my head down for a little while after that. I'm not gonna lie.
Maureen loves his crew. You see that?
We love you, Maureen. Are you
That's
kidding
it.
me?
We do.
The job is done. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Even my wife liked that one, Todd Father, the javelin. She liked that one. Oh,
Gerard, real quick. Do you mean in Raybrook? The Cons built the church? I was blocked for a while. There was a big problem with me messaging my friend that's in Raybrook. They were blocking all of my emails. And
Huh.
he said, you haven't reached out to me in months. I said, that's not true.
Right.
I go in and they wouldn't let us communicate.
And no reason why, right? No reason.
Well, there's a little bit of a reason why, but it's not
Okay.
really,
All right.
it's not valid.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's just they just try to terrorize these guys in there. It's not good, man.
I heard he's going to get out soon. No.
Yeah, end of the summer, halfway out. So yeah, Johnny, they were blocking my emails. I guess that's what they want to do. The federal, it's tough.
wow.
Not to get on to another topic, but do you see what happened with MRE thing too?
Oh, yeah.
I heard that on Vinny's show. I heard that Vinny talking about it on his show.
I caught it. I just got back. I just got in the door with
Yeah.
Vito.
The feds
And I
not-
caught some of it.
Yeah. The feds. Somebody said that he threatened them. The feds went right to his door.
Well,
I could not imagine that happening from YouTube. I just couldn't.
Somebody called it.
you know what?
Yeah.
You don't want to miss my show tomorrow.
Okay, good. When do I ever miss anyway?
No,
Yeah,
no.
Who's on your show? We never miss your show. Come on.
You act like I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking out loud here, guys.
In general.
The people listening. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sometimes we got to, sometimes we got to let the people listening know too.
Yeah, I'm used to just 4 people here talking.
Me too. I think there's 20 people here, and that's it.
I don't know
I'm
who's here. I have
slow.
no idea.
Tomorrow's going to be a good show. Good topic. So
No doubt about it.
Well, you better
And
ask
I'll-
Ralph if you could come back on at 2:30. So
don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at that. You know what? Where's Moochie right now? You know what?
He's
He's in the
stuck in the
basement. He's
basement.
in the basement looking for one.
He's in the basement.
yeah,
He's in the basement. I'm
he's
done.
still frozen in the basement. Guys, you there? Can you hear me? Guys,
Yeah, he's probably
can
still
you hear me?
talking. He's probably still
Yeah.
talking to us.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's terrible, Maureen. It is terrible. But he knows how to handle it. He handles it beautifully. So
I mean, I can't believe that actually went on, and the waste of resources, and there should be consequences for that. There should definitely be
Yeah,
consequences for that.
Anthony, you just said it. Do you know the wasted time and
Mhm.
money there right now? I
Yep.
mean, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. But pathetic what people think and what people do. It just,
Out of
I know.
anybody that I've seen in the YouTube space,
Uh huh.
out of anybody that I have, other than you, Dindu, MRE, has been the most consistent content, if we want to call it content creator, that I've ever seen on any platform.
Right,
He
right,
has been most consistent, has not budged, never changed, the same every day since the moment we were introduced to him. You're
right,
you're you're in that you're up there too, but he
right,
is definitely the one that has never budged ever.
right, right. And he does what he does best. See, he's got a topic. We
Got
don't,
it. He's got it.
So, of course, that's what he does up there. Us
But he,
guys, we do what we do, and
but as
so.
far as being in a niche or a genre, it's his own, and he has not strayed
I
even for a
No,
minute.
no, no, no. I don't think he could stray.
It's his way.
Arms, I did not see this Arms. I'm going to take a look. I did not see it. Adam has a short up about wrenches. I have not seen it. I'm going to take a
I
look.
didn't see that either. Adam put it up. Okay.
Who put it up?
Adam Krovaciate.
He put a
Wait,
short.
Krozoverit. Krozoverit. Adam Krozoverit, Sticks. Adam Krovaciate.
Crevassier.
I can't even say it wrong no more. I forgot how I said it wrong. Okay.
The Prison Guild. Look at Arms. The Prison Guild.
The Prison Guild. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, you know what? We're going to have the next show is going to be the Prison Guild. He's going to sit there with his javelin and
With
his
my
wig
javelin.
on. Yep. And then we're going to do court cases. Okay.
Hey,
He's
Stick,
going
you
to be
should call your show the Coffee Guild now.
the Coffee Guild.
There you go.
All right, Adam, I got to take a look at it.
He's not
Yeah,
a man.
we'll look at that definitely.
Wow.
Um,
Beautiful show. This was excellent. This is excellent.
yeah, overall, good. Great suggestion by JJ. So
This is awesome. This is awesome.
if you haven't tried it, try it. Definitely go out and try this wine. It's inexpensive. Try it. Worth it.
Indu, you're getting the crew Saturday?
Yeah. Saturday morning.
How do you feel?
Wonderful.
We do not want to build the Prison Guild.
No.
We don't want that.
No.
No,
I just brought it up because Gerard was by there, and my friend is there. So, Dindu, how do you process all of this? They're away for a week. It's quiet. Then they're coming back. You're looking forward to it. You like the noise. You don't like the noise. I'm curious.
I'll tell you what, Stiggs, at this point, this week, it was me and Vito. Now, it's been like that for the last 9 years with me and this dog. I never spent so much time with a dog in my life. Okay. Never, ever, ever, ever. So when they go away, this dog is picture perfect with me, Stiggs. I mean, whatever I do, whatever I say, it's like having another arm with this dog. So he takes the loneliness, the boredom, the everything out of everything. I talk to them. They're all right. They're having fun. Saturday morning, I pick them up. Yeah. And of course, that's when the insanity starts again.
But it's okay.
And that's,
That also.
yeah. And that's when the noise starts again. But you know what? That's already a fixture,
Okay. It's interesting. Now, if
It-
Vito wasn't there, what happens this week?
If Vito wasn't here this week,
Walk in circles?
I'm going to tell you this right now.
You walk in circles?
Walking in circles, YouTube might have saved me. Might have, if I was on it.
Uh-huh.
But only God knows. Okay?
Yeah.
Put it that way. Put it that way.
Hmm.
You go back 15, 20 years ago,
Well, that's a different situation.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We're adult men.
Yeah.
Matured.
Different.
All of that.
Yeah. It's curious. I'm just curious. I love to learn how people are, how people adapt, how people react. Now you guys know I
Yeah.
so sometimes it can be lonely. Then I get Luca, and you guys see my change in my demeanor, and so you see it. So I see it obviously with you with Vito. I mean, so I'm
Yep.
curious to see. Now, can I adapt back to that noisy life again? I don't know. I can't say for sure if I can.
And now the first thing they're going to do, now you got to remember this. Now your Vito ain't the animal. Bindu's the animal. Now they're going to take Vito away from me Saturday.
I know. But
Okay, now let's talk about. Now that's where I get mad. That's where I get lonely. That's where I get depressed. Okay, I mean,
people will be around. But people will be around, not as like the dog, but people will be around.
I guess you didn't hear me.
I did, but
They're going to take Vito away from me. Humans don't substitute for my Vito. Okay? Don't ever put a human before my Vito again. Take my wife, take my kids, take my house. You come near Vito.
Oh boy,
it's on.
Godfather, when you go in the morning after we break balls all morning, are those dogs waiting for you?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Are those dogs waiting for you in the morning when you walk in?
Oh no, definitely not. That one dog, or the one dog's with my wife, and the other one's with my son.
Wow.
So when I come in the house, they know it's time to go outside then. But no, they don't wait.
Oh my.
I'm just being honest.
So who's waiting for you? Nobody?
No, the whole house is black when I get home. You know what I mean? Everyone's asleep.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
you're
Gianni,
waiting for,
you're right.
You know what, Stiggs? You're waiting for me every morning at 5 a.m.
Yes. I
you
am.
know who waits for me? The birds outside when they wait for me to put out the feeder. That's who waits for me.
Nobody.
Yeah, they wait for me. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, the birds, they like Bindu over here. I got 2 bird feeders. I love it. It's the only signs of spring and summer in Buffalo. It's our only excitement of our 3 or 4 month summer and spring we have.
3 months, really? It's not even.
Oh, it's please, and I'm not lying either. Okay.
You really have an abbreviated summer season up there.
No, the worst. It's the worst.
We get about 13 weeks over here, really 13 to 15 weeks, but.
Okay, being online with you guys from Jersey, I might move to Jersey with the weather you guys get. You guys get no snow, no freezing temperatures. I mean, it's amazing.
But Thino, that's this year. I wouldn't count on it.
Okay.
I wouldn't count.
I mean, okay. Stiggs always says it's warm there. I'm always warm here. I like the cold.
I'm always warm, but this winter was not ordinary.
Okay.
I tell you, Thino, when I first got married and had kids, it used to be where I live. We would get snow in October every year here. We would get snow every year in October. Like we get it that early in October. Like I have pictures of Halloween where there was all snow on the ground. I had to take the kids out and we had to dig our way out to go trick or treating. And so it wasn't always like this. I don't know what's going on with the climate or if it's going to change permanently or change back. I don't know, but.
Right.
This definitely isn't a typical thing, there's no doubt.
Yeah, it's not typical. This was really warm this winter, really.
Okay.
But it's not like you guys. You guys are notorious for that. You guys, that's the way
you guys had a typical winter? Is that where you guys had up there?
Yeah. Yeah, about a little, what do I want?
Extreme? He left. Todd Father, a little extreme, your winter up there this year?
Normally you get a ton of snow. You know what I mean? Normally it's all like a lot of accumulation with snow, but this year we didn't get a ton of snow. We got the blizzard.
Nice.
About a month before the blizzard, we got 5 foot of snow in one night, and then about right before I think it was right around Christmas time, we got that blizzard for 48 straight hours, and then the month after that we got that ice storm, which was like 1.5 inches, 2 inches of straight ice.
Well, that's
And then just some flurries here and there. It wasn't a typical Buffalo winter for sure.
Wait, that's worse than a typical Buffalo one?
No, I'm saying it wasn't like a typical Buffalo winter. Normally, there's just a lot of snow. We just get a ton of snow every year. You know what I mean? And this year we didn't. I feel like we didn't get a ton of snow. We just got all weird weather, all craziness.
Now, what
It was
you
like,
got would shut us down for a month.
yeah,
I don't think we've ever had 5 feet of snow in a clip ever. I don't think
We
we've
would
ever.
be
we'll
shut
get
down
that
in state of emergency
overnight.
here on a forecast. I can imagine if we had that.
Yeah, it gets pretty. I mean, it's not all the time that we get 5 feet of snow overnight, but it happens. It happens once in a while, or it just doesn't stop.
Dean,
And
do I
then
put the link back up? There you
That
go.
is crazy. And you didn't miss a beat, you guys. You kept going, Todd Father. You were at work every day, every
Yeah,
night.
that's what I wanted to hit on. Todd
Yeah.
Father, how long do you think they would have been shut down with this ice weather we had?
We just opened up today.
I'll tell you
Wow.
what, the ice is like, I've never, in my life, I've lived in Buffalo my whole life. I've never seen ice that thick ever.
Nope. I
Never.
haven't seen ice like that in a long time.
But Todd
I-
Father, you were at work every night. You never
Yeah, I
missed.
mean, the one good thing is I missed one night of work with the blizzard just because
Oh.
there was one lane,
Oh, okay.
like anywhere. I would have one lane to get there, and then when you remember, I went live and showed all the broke down cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would have never made it regardless. I told my boss, I'm like, I'll never make it. It's impossible. And
Don't you?
go ahead.
I was going to work too. I was going to work when the roads were shut down.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
time.
I wound
Remember,
up going the next night.
videos.
Do you guys live in the city of Buffalo or in a suburb of Buffalo?
Suburb. I do.
Suburb. I mean, I'm like technically, like, honestly, like 4 minutes from North Buffalo.
Right.
So I'm pretty, but then I'm like where I'm at, like I could be at any point in Buffalo within 5-10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like where my
right.
town is, it's like right. Dindu's a little more out further.
I don't even live in Buffalo. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm border. I'm right on the border.
And
the
your
city,
father's place, Todd Father, that's where? Farther?
He's more out in the country.
yeah.
It's so interesting for us guys over here for what you guys have. So you have a little bit of everything. You got suburbs, you got city, you got farmland, you have everything.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
in a
can-
zoning. I'm in a
Minutes.
farming zoning area over here.
Amazing.
We have
It's
chickens, we have cows, we have everything over here.
It's amazing. Hello, Chris Truck. It's amazing.
Where we live,
Hey, Chris.
it's all farm zoned. Yep.
It's funny
Well,
because
it's
like you
kinda
could
like-
right in
it's
the
kinda
middle of the
like your
city, you get a
states,
bunch of houses grouped together, and then you got one house that's got farmland. There'd be horses in the middle of all these houses.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
I live in a town that has the most farmland in New Jersey, believe it or not.
Yeah.
My town has the most farmland in New Jersey.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
And
I
that's
think
all-
I think
and it's 45
where
miles
I'm
from
at
Newark.
too.
It's not far. It's 45 miles from Newark. It's not like really far.
Yeah.
People
It's
think
not.
of New Jersey as one big city, and that's not
Right.
the case. It really isn't.
Anthony, that's the same thing with me too. I mean, I'm out right. I mean, like I said, it's farm zoning here, and we're right near the city.
Mhm.
We're like 20, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
So it's a big difference. It's so weird.
That's the same with Anthony with me. He's literally 40 minutes from me at the
Right. Right.
He's in the country where they have acreage, and then you come here and it's city environment.
Right. I mean, we could burn leaves here. We could burn this. We could burn that. I mean, where you can't burn anywhere in the city.
We can't do that. I don't think you can. You do that, Ant?
What's that?
Burning leaves and stuff.
Oh
with
yeah,
their body?
yeah. We could burn anything we want.
Yeah,
Definitely.
us too. Us too.
I like that.
Mhm.
I'm entering a giant order for Walmart right now for tomorrow and Saturday.
Wally World. Yeah.
For you?
When I was just on mute, that's what I was doing, listening to their voicemail.
Are you at the job now?
Oh yeah, I'm at my desk. Yeah.
Night shift.
No,
The night shift is very interesting. I gotta tell you, I did night shift construction. I did overnight construction. It's such a different, just a different vibe, a different workflow. It's a little less stress, I think. I don't know. Is that right or no?
Nope.
Gerard's asking how far Monmouth is. Monmouth is more towards the shore than me. I'm out west, so I guess it's I don't
50
know,
from 50
hour,
from
an hour away from me, probably.
50, 45, 50 from me, Gerard.
It's like Stiggs is coming straight south to get there. I'm like on an angle coming from the
Yeah.
west,
Coming down.
southwest.
Monmouth Racetrack, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, 50, 45, 50.
Huh.
I like working construction at night because nobody bothered us at all.
No, I hate working nights. You could have nights.
I had no
can't
choice.
stand
I
it.
had to have mouths to feed.
No,
so
no,
did
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I prefer days all
I
day
know,
into
but
the
I had
night.
to do construction at night. I was still working my day job, but then they put me on
Right.
at night. So, but I felt it was a little not relaxed. We had to get the job done, obviously. But
Chris has a question. Who lives closer to La Nova?
oh, interesting.
Well,
There's two
and-
locations here.
yeah,
Oh.
I live closer to one, and he lives closer to the other one.
That's correct.
We both have one. I like his better.
That's a,
Yeah, I live closer to the original Lenovo.
Yeah,
what-
I like that one
What
better.
is it? What is it? It's just
It's a pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
just pizzeria, chain pizzeria. I mean, it's just
Oh yeah, big time. One of the
Yeah,
biggest.
you could they sell like frozen pizza and chicken wings all over the world. Like you can,
Yeah,
they ship all over the world, and
they're a
frozen
factory.
stuff.
They're
Yeah,
a pizza factory over there, buddy.
wow, Gerard. That's interesting.
Oh, Gerard, I'll look forward to that because that's a great battle. That is a great battle.
Battle of Monmouth. Yeah.
I don't know. I missed all of that shit. I learned absolutely nothing in school.
Wow.
I don't know anything about that. Is that terrible or what?
About what?
Like the Battle of Mod, this stuff that's very
It's
interesting.
American history. American
As a
history.
individual, it's
I forgot
interesting
more
to
than I
me.
learned. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, me too.
What?
I forgot more than I
Depends on
learned.
if you have an interest. Really, that's what it depends. If
You're right.
if it's interesting and it's taught in an interesting way, you'll remember it. I mean, that's how I remember it because I was so
Right.
interested in that stuff. I used to sit back. It was like listening. It was like listening to somebody telling you a story to me. I always picked it all up easily because it was just what I liked.
Every time you put a video on, I shut the light off and I pretend I'm putting my head down, and the desk gets cool.
Yeah, that's
Anthony's. I love Anthony's videos. Are like the ones in school where you shut the light off and you put your head down and you watch the video and you like it. You don't fall asleep. You pay attention to it and you learn from it.
Here's my problem. I don't need a
I'm
whole
sorry. I
semester.
went to school. That's what we used to do.
I don't need a whole semester to teach me at the Battle of Monmouth. I need it summed up in 5 minutes, which it can be done.
ADHD, DHD,
That's me,
DDD.
yeah. So when you can put it into layman's terms, in someone like me can grab it in 5 minutes, I'm good. I'll learn the whole thing because all the fluff in the middle is what distracts me, and I can't pay attention.
Stiggs, how do you do with books?
Only my books.
That's it.
Perfect.
That keeps that's because it keeps your attention.
Yeah, and Italian American culture. 100%.
Okay.
Take the mafia
Okay.
out of it. Italian culture, I love it. I
Right.
can read
Right.
Dandy, because I'm interested in it. But
You're
when you talk world
right.
history or inventing the wheel, just using something fake, I can't. I just can't.
right.
But
Gerard said, "Go to the battle park and you'll get interested."
when it's something I'm interested in.
It's a good point. If you go to the battle park, it is interesting. I went to Gettysburg, and that was great going to Gettysburg, touring that battlefield. That was awesome, and it's not that far from us in PA. It's not that far. It was a great little trip.
So it's got to be in short. It has to be shortened for me to grab it, or I just can't. And I was quitting school. You guys know I was quitting school, and my mother said, "You're not quitting school. You're not quitting school." I know father around, so you're not quitting school. You're not quitting school. You're going to do construction tomorrow with your cousins.
Gerard is going to sum it up for you in a 5-minute video, Stig. So watch it. You're gonna get it all in
There
5
you
minutes.
go. There you go.
And that's what works for me. That's why shorts are popular today. That's why
Yep.
Why YouTube is popular today? Because
YouTube is big for that. Listen to me.
Because they know it needs to be summed up quickly.
The best invention, the audio video books.
Incredible.
If you can't read, if you don't like reading, the audio books and you put pictures and videos, that keeps everybody's attention that don't know how to read, don't know how to write. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Say those audiobooks. Those audiobooks, you know, even before the video, the audiobooks when they came out were awesome. If you have the long drives in the car, you put them in and you listen. It's like reading the book. It's all said to you. And the people that do them, they speak professionally. Like they speak in a way that it's interesting. The way they read the text.
Right.
It's really good. Those are really good.
That's
I told you to get the Godfather. Audiobook. You will love that. You will love it because I read the book, the actual book, and
so two great comments right there. Adam and Gerard.
in layman's terms, that they really don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, that's a good point. Absolutely. Yep.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's the whole. Make a long story short, that's what it is.
Yep. No. Right. Yep.
That's me, Gerard. I read a whole page and I have no idea what I read. I read the words.
Really?
Yeah, Dindo, it's a problem. And in our day, there was I don't remember that.
Chris Schock brings up a great example.
I don't know anything about that.
Common Sense was basically the groundwork for the American Revolution. And it's a simple, straightforward book. It's small, it's simple, and it sparked the American Revolution. It was very simple.
You see, I missed that. I know nothing about that.
And that's a grammar school book right there. That's a big time grammar school reading book right there.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's a very.
Johnny says that the Godfather, like here, Johnny, this is interesting. To me, I found like the script, the Godfather script was almost word to word with the book. I mean, like there's like exact things in the movie that are in the book, and normally you don't see that, but it was very much like the book.
You read the book, the whole book,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's more in the book than in the movie. There's more stuff in the book, obviously, but the parts that are the same in the movie are just like in the book. It's like reading. It's like you're visualizing what you're reading. You could see it happening because you saw the movie.
There's a couple books that I got into. One of the first books the Valachi Papers. Read the Valachi Papers and then watch the movie. And that was one of the first movies back in the 70s that they came out.
In that genre.
And they tried to stop that movie because of all the bullshit in there and everything. Wow. But if you have time and you'll be like, oh my God, Dean Dude's right. Read the Valachi Papers and then watch the movie. The one movie with Charlie Bronson.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the only really movie they made, but they went from that book. So
that's interesting. Wow.
Yeah, there's a couple other books, the same thing. Like the movies.
Now with the world we're in right now, they wrap it up in a 10-minute clip and you're done.
Right. Well, like Gianni just said too, honor thy father, another good one, the Bonanno one with his son. His son wrote a book and the movie was just like it. The movie is Honor Thy Father. Oh, I can't remember the book. Joe, the son. I can't think of the name, but it's the same thing. The Joe Bonanno book there and all that. Honor Thy Father with his son.
Yeah, that's the one when he gave up the commission. Is that the book?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. How funny is that? People don't even. That was when Stefan Magadino was running the commission. Okay, out of the Falls. Okay.
As I say, that was by us, right?
Yes. That's us. Yeah, that was us. Yes. Yep.
See, Dean, do that. I can speak fluent in. It's crazy.
I know, Tommy. I mean, and that's just history that, look at, you just
Where
learn.
was Appalachia? Where was that? Was that
New York, upstate New
New
York.
Yeah,
York.
is that close to where Gerard lives? Like a
Yeah.
Raybrook area?
Yeah. Yep.
Gerard, is Appalachian by you?
I think so.
All right.
I would like to know.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you for
Man of
stopping
Honor.
by.
Man of Honor it was called. Yeah, Gian. Gerard.
Bye, Gina. Have
of
a
Honor.
great night.
It was called Man of Honor.
There we go. Yep.
Man
there
of
we go.
Honor. Man of Honor by Bill Bonanno. Yes, Gianni. Thank you. Thank you.
Gerard, is Appalachian by you? That's interesting. Can you imagine? Appalachian. Yeah, I know. What's that?
Apple. Yep. Yeah, Gianni's right. Appalachian.
I know. It's just
Appalachian.
Everybody says Appalachian. Appalachian. Yep.
because of the spelling. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can you imagine the way the old timers said it?
Gerard left the building. I would love to know if it's by him. And that's a great question.
I think it is. It might be close.
Well, he
to tell
says,
you the truth.
wait, Gianni says it's near the Hall of Fame, which is near Albany.
Canton, Ohio.
No,
It's
not
south of
baseball.
him.
Baseball. He's talking about baseball.
Oh, baseball. I'm sorry. Canton, Ohio.
Which is
Oh.
near Albany, isn't it? The Baseball Hall of Fame.
He
Hang
said it's
on.
south of him. Gerard said it's south of him.
Oh, okay.
So we all know that little history. Why do we all know about that stuff? Why is that? Is this our culture?
About what?
You know, even
Culture. I mean,
all sides of the law are interested in the history of Cosa Nostra. It's a culture thing. It has nothing to do with law.
Well, I think it's also part of pop culture, Stiggs. Like it's not just
Yeah.
us; it's pop culture.
pop culture. Everybody's interested in it,
Yeah.
Tommy. I mean, how many people are on here? 80% of them ain't even Italian, and they're involved in this genre, and they know Italian. Don't get me going.
Let's not get them riled.
Don't get me going. You know what? I'm going to say goodbye now. After that one, Tommy, okay, you know what? You woke me up. I just got off the couch. Vito lifted his head.
But we have a cultural connection to the whole situation.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And thank God there's 4 guys that, actually know what it means.
It's our culture.
It's our culture. That's what I'm saying.
What a beautiful culture we do have. It's amazing.
Just chilling,
Yeah.
stopping by. Hey, buddy.
Just
Nice to
chilling.
Where
What's
is
happening?
he?
see you here.
Carnalito, how are you?
Well, what's more intriguing, the culture or the criminal aspect of it? I think it goes hand in hand. I think the culture and the clickiness made the crime aspect of it be a success because it is the only business that has survived any depression, down spin, whatever the hell you want to call it. It is the only business that has never been affected
All right.
by depression. Depression?
All right.
Recession, depression.
Recession.
Yeah.
But it is, and I think it is because of the organization of what it is. The organization, although we don't all agree with the organization that it is, it's the culture that makes it tight and able to succeed. Because yes, there's treachery, but overall, it's looked out for each other.
Right.
Well,
That's what.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if we look at it from a Hollywood perspective, right, these movies have done a lot to attract people. The Godfather 2, then you have Goodfellas, you have Scorsese's films, you have like these films have attracted a lot of people to that, and they do it based on the criminal. They start with the criminal aspect, but when you watch the movies, what catches you is more the cultural thing and like the interaction and how people are talking to each other and how things are humorous and stuff. Like those are the things you quote. Like you quote the funny or the humorous and the cultural parts of these things. You don't quote the murders. You don't quote the crime
Right.
that's highlighted. You quote how the characters interact and how they, and that's what we kind of relate to because we grew up with that. We saw how people we knew acted the same way towards each other. At least that's my take on it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's all of that. I mean, you could go back to You got 4 guys walking into the restaurant, and then you got 4 Italians walking into the restaurant. I mean, you could go by all that, different
Yeah, here's
logo.
Adam. This is good, like stuff like this too. Yeah, like the phrases. Like we know people that would say that.
Yes.
We know
Yeah.
people that said those type of things.
Yeah, so we relate to
Right.
that 100%. Right.
Yeah.
We know that. We've seen that, right? So yeah, when we see, or anybody, when we see these clips, these movie scenes, we're relating to it. It's not just cinema to us.
Mhm.
We feel it.
Right.
We feel it
Yeah.
because we know it.
Right.
And the same
You
thing
know-
with The Sopranos. The big attraction to The Sopranos for me was Essex County. Like Essex County
Yeah.
was The Sopranos, and seeing all the different locations that I grew up with on there, it was such a draw to me that I couldn't miss that show. I had to watch the show all the time because it was kind of taking me back. It was taking me back to things I remembered there.
Yeah,
So-
it was based on life around here.
Hey,
the
guys.
guys are definitely going to pick it up more than anybody. But
I'm at like 3% on my phone, and plus I got to get out on the floor. So
All
I'm
right,
gonna head
thanks,
out.
Todd. Thanks for stopping
All
in.
right, guys. I'll see you probably tomorrow morning. All right.
all right,
All
man.
right.
Got it, buddy.
Take
All
care.
right, guys. Take care. Take care,
Bye.
chat.
It's
All right.
interesting. It really is interesting how you get a different perspective, different vibe of it. So the theater obviously catches it, and there's obviously a draw for it, and then we feel it because we know it
Mm-hmm. Right.
from what we grew up in. All three of us
Right.
right here on the panel right now know it from it's crazy.
You know what? I'll say it again. I won't say it again. They made it for one thing and one thing only. It was never supposed to be Americanized. So,
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right.
and they Americanized it when they came over. There was
Yeah.
nothing they could do about it.
Yeah.
They still lived what they believed. They still lived what they were taught. So, and that's another story, another topic.
Yeah,
But you're right, because within 20 years of it landing on these shores, it was destroyed.
Demolished. Okay.
Destroyed. 20
Yep.
years.
Demolished. It ended then. Okay.
Well, we know the origin. We know the origin. The
Yeah.
origin.
Yeah.
The origin was a defense of the people against government, against corruption. That's where it
Absolutely.
originated. In the homeland.
Exactly.
That's what it
And
was.
and for their people, their poor people,
Yes.
give them a chance. To give
was
them a
the defense.
chance.
It was a defense, but just like in every other aspect of life, the miscreants are going to hijack it.
Mhm.
Right. And it was the Robin Hood story all over. But our rich gave to the poor because that's who they looked after. I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
It is what it is. In all different kinds of ways, if that's the way they want to put it. So
Gianni, that's a good comment right there.
where is Gianni? Let me
Really
look at
is
the
good.
chat.
That's excellent. That's how I view it also.
That's
I
what the
try to say
Godfather
that to
comment.
I try to say that to a lot of people. Now, you know my friend Charlie.
Right.
Nothing to do with Costa
Right.
Nostra. But he'll watch that movie with me for 7 hours and just feel what he's saying right there. The Sicilian
Yeah.
culture.
I mean, and the other aspect of the Godfather is that it also has to do with strategy and politics and how you deal with people. It teaches you different things. It teaches
Yep.
you the way to be successful in a lot of different things. And like, there's a quote in the movie. What's that movie? That Tom Hanks movie. There's You Got Mail. I don't know if you saw it. It's like a love thing, or like whatever. It's him and I don't know, whatever. But anyway, in that he says the Godfather is the Ichi of everything. Like it's you can find everything in the Godfather. Everything you
Yeah.
can find there.
Yeah. And you know how many things went off the Godfather?
Mhm.
What do I want to say? That word that mended off the Godfather and all that. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely right, ALV.
Gerard, that's right too.
I mean, how many times do you say it, Stiggs?
Yeah.
Nobody catches the one-liners in these movies.
We do.
We do. Because we understand, we know what they're talking about.
So crazy.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Oh my God. Wow.
I never thought I'd be talking about this shit. Only online. only on YouTube and only online. You know,
It's
it
amazing.
is what it is.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
it's really awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna kick
All
out
right.
of here.
Well, listen,
buddy.
guys.
This was
Yeah,
great. Great
listen,
show,
thank you for
man.
Yeah,
joining.
great show. I'm
Incredible
glad I came
show.
back in.
This is how it should go. This was beautiful. Beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, ALV. Good night. Thank you for having me on. It was fun. Stiggy, I'll see you in the
Absolutely.
morning, and I'll be going live tomorrow. So,
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll
all
be
right,
there.
guys, have a great
We'll
night.
be there for
All right,
that.
see you later.
Everyone be there for that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All righty.
All right. That was good. Very good show, man.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
So started out with some good wine, and
wine,
then started
round table
ended with some
talk,
good
beautiful.
conversation. You know,
I'm logging out. You do your thing, and I will talk.
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
done. Yeah, okay. Thank you for
Beautiful.
being a part of this, as always.
Excellent. Excellent show.
All right. So there you have it, guys. We had just as the summation, we had a great tasting. We had Sterling Vintage Collection, Hermitage. You learned what Hermitage means. I learned it through the process. We tasted a good wine. So if you're looking for this, looking for a good wine that has fruit in it, you know, you go and you taste it, and it's affordable. Try this one. Give it a shot. It's not going to break your bank. It's $10, $11, $12. That's the most you're going to pay. So, you know, try it. And we had some good conversation afterwards about various things, culture and movies and everything else. So, and there was no drama, which is the way it's going to be from now on. So, and we had a little bit of fun busting on each other too. So, but anyway, I want to, as always, thank you all for joining and appreciate every one of you for spending time with us and me. Every Thursday we're going to be here. And then just a plug for Sunday. If you're not doing anything, come Sunday afternoon, about 6 o'clock, I think we're going to, I'm going to taste some more teas. So that's a little relaxing thing to do on a Sunday. So as always, I'd say, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and smash that like button. And thank you for building the Guild. Wine Guild signing out. Have a great evening, everyone.